Hey, I'm Golden Light, and today I'm here to shed some light. Now I'm back. I'm doing a part 3. My phone is acting crazy, okay? So bear with me. I done did a live video on this. I done did a regular video on this, but my service is crazy, okay? And I actually, I'm sorry, look, see, I actually trying to set up my phone and everything. I'm sending them a cord. Um, I actually do have a live set up now, but my live stream is messed up because of the service. Okay, so now this is the part 3. Okay, now I left off on part 2, telling you a little bit about how me and my twin flame actually hooked up, and how the ancestors showed me the signs and they guided me straight to him. Okay, I was really in shock because I'm like, who is he? I don't know who he is. Da da da. Who is it? And then come to find out, they led me to him. We did hook up like 2 or 3 times. We connected. It was just like I've been knowing him for years when we did talk, because we did have so much in common. More on the conversation level, okay, the mental, but for the spiritual, we were off. So that's why I wanted to come back and let you guys know the experience, what ended up happening, because I know y'all probably from the first video I made when I first met him, I was excited and I just knew it was going to work out, because we were twin flames, that we share a lot in common for our souls. Like, our souls is connected. So I just knew it was going to work. But it ended up not working because he wasn't willing to do the necessary healing work. Okay. He had closed himself out to the spiritual realm. So a lot of feelings that I was feeling, like, I actually was so connecting with him, like, spiritually. And when you so connect, you really you get some high vibrational music on, and you don't even have to be, you can be far away, but if you that deep in that spiritual realm, you're going to feel them like they're right next to you. Okay, so I actually I started performing some of that work. I was feeling very loving. I felt something was there, but I didn't know if he felt it, because he wasn't participating in the spiritual world. Okay, so I was more on a 7-dimensional awakening, and he was more on the 3rd dimensional, that he didn't do all his proper healing work. He didn't do any connecting with the cosmos and with the ancestors. So that made us on different frequencies, and that also stopped him from receiving what I was receiving, because I was just receiving intuitive messages from the ancestors. Okay, so we wasn't able to be connected because of this. Okay, I was happy. I thought it was going to work, just because physically, like physical, mental, we was there, but spiritually we were off. We were completely off, and that's because he didn't want to do the necessary healing work. Okay, and with twin flames, you can feel their pain, you can feel their hurt, you can read them so much because you're so connected to them. And once you do connect to them and start speaking with them, it seemed like it's like a even more deeper connection, because at first, before I met him, I just knew it was a part of me missing. It was I just knew it was something else there. Like, for instance, like twins, they can feel when something is wrong with the other twin. Okay, so this is how this twin flame works. Like, I felt a lot of his emotions and a lot of his pain and a lot of his hurt. And the ancestors were near me, like they still all over me now. So I was trying to tell him, like, look, the ancestors is talking to me. They're trying to get through to you through me. So I'm telling him, like, okay, I done made him a bag. I done told him everything he needed to do, and just for the betterment of himself. Okay, for him to be the divine masculine energy and come into his Pharaoh mode. I was trying to help him for that. so he can be strong and more powerful and more knowledgeable of the spiritual realm. Okay, but he rejected that, and I always will love him, and I will have love for him because I'm a real one. So the love that I have for an individual, it don't stop. Okay, it won't never stop. It's just that I had to set boundaries, and I know my worth. If I'm putting out love and I'm putting out kindness and I'm giving you my all, I want the same in return. And if I can't receive that, and if I can't receive that love and that good feeling, that same feeling I'm giving you, it's not going to work. Okay. But yeah, it's always good to, when you have someone come to you and you're spiritual, those are signs from the ancestors, especially if you're a light worker and if you have been called and you know you're a light worker and you put knowledge out, and you special in the spiritual realm. Like, you can't just go and make rules that you want to make up and how you want to live. I mean, you can, but you won't be living righteousness. You won't be living the Kemet faith style. You know, when you doing, if you live in righteously spirituality, it comes with a lot of work you have to do. And it also comes with messages from your ancestor. And if you reject those messages, you will live a miserable life. Okay? Because you're not awakened to who you really are. You're rejecting it. You're holding back. You letting your ego get in the way. You letting your stubbornness get in the way. Okay? Excuse me. And when you start that, that's a lot. That means that has a lot to do with your chakras being unbalanced. That's a lot to do with you not being healed properly. It's a lot to do with you not connecting with the cosmos, and you're rejecting your spiritual your spiritual work. You're rejecting it. So therefore, you won't never be able to get to your highest good and your highest greatness, because everything that's in you, you afraid to tap in for some reason. And that starts with the root chakra. You have to let go of all fears and all pain and what has hurt you to move forward and to go up from the roots to the crown. Okay? So I just wanted to get on here and share some knowledge to let you guys know, because I know y'all was wondering, like, well, we thought she found love. What happened? So that's what happened. It was end up being very intense. It ended up being very emotional for me. It ended up being very painful for me. Okay, and it's not that he probably inflicted. He wanted to inflict that type of pain on me, and he probably never knew that I felt that way. But I did, because I was putting in too much and he wasn't feeling me. He wasn't on my frequency. So it wasn't his fault. It was just that he's not grown to the level I'm on. Okay. And he watched me grow from my worstest to my highest good. Okay. So that's all I want for him to do, is grow and to take heed of what I'm telling him and to better himself. Let the ego go, because ego can get in the way of a lot of good people that come in your life, a lot of blessings that come in your life that can make you happy, you know. And it don't ever have to be sexual. It don't have to be a sexual thing or relationship thing. It can be a companionship. It can be just a friend. You know, every time you meet a woman, a male, a masculine and feminine energy, don't mean they have to be exchanging energy. Okay, some females just look for that masculine energy to be there, to talk to them, just somebody they can relate to. It don't always have to be sex. Don't have to always be involved. So, when you masculine energy, you divine masculine energies have women reaching out to you, don't be mean. You know, act courteous. Have some courtesy. Okay? Because you never know who the ancestors brought into your life. It could be a lesson. It could be a blessing. But once you awaken to the spiritual world, you will have the knowledge that the ancestors will send you people. And they will send you people to teach you so you can learn and you can have different experience and you can open up your heart. Okay? Open your heart and open your first eye more to see the bigger pictures of things. To let go of your ego. Breathe, let go, and learn more. Evolve more. Ascend more. Number one thing is you have to let go of the ego in order to grow. So I just wanted to get on here and shed some light. I am Golden Light. Make sure you leave your comments below if you have any comments. And in the description below, leave me a star or something how you felt about this video. I will be back until next time. Peace, love, light, and also darkness.